was under tourism.
And how long did you work there?
Yes, Anji Jeleke Jedu Kula.
I cannot say that, but after the coup d'etat, not long after, I left the work because there was an election after the coup d'etat, and there was campaigning at the time. That was when I left the work.
Can you tell us under what circumstances you left the work?
Fesa fono nye dalilo me ya sabu yedu ko bulabang.
I had a problem. That was why I left work. There was one woman there at the hotel school. She was a member of the APRC, and I was a member of the UDP. We used to go to work. I used to do the cleaning, and she worked at the kitchen. She worked at the kitchen. While I'm doing my cleaning, she used to disturb me a lot. Because she was in the APRC and I was in the UDP, so she used to dress in APRC colors. So I said, well, let me leave the work. I left there and went to the office.
Minister of Tourism.
At the Ministry of Tourism. I got there. I told them that I came to pick up my salary from the paymaster. They said, yes, this one is on the campaign, and therefore she does not have time for even our money. I said, let me leave this work. Because the soldiers were in government, and I was with Usenu. And if I should continue working, they may come and trouble me. So I left the work. I wrote a letter and resigned.
And those were the circumstances under which you left your job at the hotel school?
Yes, that was the reason why I left work.
In July 1994, where were you living?
July 1994, where Pipeline
I was in Pipeline at Lawyer Usenu Dabo's compound.
Can you tell us who is Lawyer Usenu Dabo?
Lawyer Usenu Dabo.
Lawyer Usenu Dabo is the leader of the UDP party.
Can you tell us how you came to live at his compound?
Usenu's grandparents, we are their praise singers. Who was Bakari Dabo? He was Usenu's grandfather, and that was he was the cause why I came and stayed with Usenu.
He went and took 3 of my grandparents. They are the praise singers of the Dabo family. The whole lot of our family, our praise singer family, praise singers to Dabo, to Usenu's family. But these are the 3 people he picked and said they are going to live in his compound. Who was Bamba Suso, Lumukunda, Malandi. They brought them to Bansang. They were given a compound in Bansang and said they will not stay in the compound there. They are going to bring them into his own compound. And the place called Sambatako. There is a piece of land which belongs to him there. He also gave them a compound there too. This is how we became to stay. This is how we came to stay with Usenu.
So in short, Madam Suso, your family are the griots of the family of Usainu Dabo, is that correct?
Yes. Yes. And I am telling you how I got to this compound. He came and Mike came and picked me from our house.
It's okay, Madam Suso. Suso, I don't want to interrupt you, but all we want to know is just the circumstances surrounding how you came to live at Usainu. Let's just move on now.
Silang bidong alaftalon nal drong alning Usainu nyule nyo soto nyami wa woto sene yatale.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You mentioned that in 1994 you were actually living at his house. Is that correct?
Akoy nyum foko 1994 wa yatale be Usainu la suokono.
Yes, I was in Usainu's compound.
After the military takeover in July 1994, did anything significant happen whilst you were living at Usainu Dabo's residence?
Kubiri sojaro le bankota 1994 July karoko no fokukuma nata sotele ba mem keta utumo be Usainu la suoko.
Yes, something significant happened.
Can you start by telling us where Usainu Dabo actually resides?
Afonyang Usainu Dabo be siri mintole.
Pipeline. At Pipeline.
Please proceed and tell us what actually happened after the July 1994 military takeover whilst you were living there.
Ya fonye muneketa July 1994 sojaro bankota tu momenna wokola munena take.
Sojaro bankota tu momenna. When the soldiers took over government, which was on a Friday, on the Saturday they came to Usainu's place. I was cooking breakfast. Jalika came rushing in. Said to me, Juguna, the soldiers have arrived. The children ran and got into the house. They came into the house. I said to Jalika, Bismillah. I left cooking breakfast. I stood inside the parlor. Soldiers all packed inside the parlor. 3 pickups. Gamsel pickups. Gambia?
Airways.
And a pickup belonging to Gambia Airways. The 3rd pickup, I don't know where it came from, but they were 3 pickups. All of them alighted and came inside the house. They filled the whole house with soldiers. After they filled the whole house with soldiers, they asked where Usainu was. I told them I did not see Usainu. They asked me, since yesterday you have not set eyes on Usainu? I said, well, I have not seen Usainu. I said, because there was a coup d'etat yesterday, and all telephone lines were cut off, and Usainu is not here. They said, you are not speaking the truth. I told them, Usainu's wife is not here. Usainu's wife was mine. And they said I was not speaking the truth. I said to them, well, the key is here. Go inside and check. They said, okay. They said, if they told me Usainu returns, that he should go and answer at State House. But that if he fails to come, whatever he sees, that would be it. I said, fine.
Can I just interrupt you here, Madam Suso? Can you remember the precise date of this event?
The takeover happened on Friday. They came to the compound on Saturday in the morning.
You mentioned a particular Jalika. Who is this?
Jalika mentor for Jumale Moti. She's a cousin to Usainu.
And at the time that these soldiers came to the house, you were there with Jalika and who else?
Wato menyi sojarol binaje inin Jalika albe suokuno je aninjuma.
Ani Usainu dingun. Ani Usainu la kulula dingun.
Plus Usainu's siblings and some other children who were entrusted to Usainu.
And how old were these children?
I cannot give their ages.
Were they very small children or older children?
Some were small children, some were a little bit grown up.
You also mentioned the soldiers came into the house. How did you know that they were soldiers?
They were in uniform.
What kind of uniform were they wearing?
Uniform soldiers' uniforms as they used to wear.
Can you give any further description?
Ako foisi afono uniform oli nyeli be nyamengi kuloro luane. Well, I cannot give out the colors. It might be black or blue.
But you remember the uniform as being the uniform of the soldiers?
Bari hakilo ya amra ko sojaro le ka uniform façon le mudum. Yes, that's
apart from wearing uniforms, how else were they dressed?
Hana manke uniform olti ila dum fengolo be nyadi le.
They were putting on masks. They put webs around their faces and they tied it. They came and stood inside the room.
Were they armed?
They came with guns.
And at this point, where was Usainu Dabo?
He was in Kanifing with his wife.
Thank you very much, Madam Witness. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for now because we're eating into the lunch break. But when we come back, we will continue from where we stopped off. Thank you very much.
Numbara, Madam Susso, afelentin dunta konto wato kono barabitung mbedan na janne follow hanfo ning da habotala insitente ngakululo da mensa tawto.
Mr. Chairman, it's time for the lunch break. We'll stop here and then continue afterwards.
Thank you very much, my counsel, and thank you very much, Madam Susso. We will take a 1 hour break or 1 hour and 5 minutes and come back at 2:45. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Chairman ko numbara Madam Susso ako afna ya numbara mbitar kontonda hala ne fonga murunang.